Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make the next part of your heart-shaped wedding bouquet. And we've got this far already, so we've done the ribboning, we've made the handle and we've made the flowers, and I've stuck these off camera, and I'm going to show you how to stick some more of these on here on your handle. Okay, these are all handmade, so I've shown you how to make those as well. So if you want to go back, you can see that. And now we're going to do the ribbon weave around the edge. So this is what you're going to end up with, the product you'll end up with. And we're going to do this ribbon weave, okay? And in order to do this ribbon weave, you need to have some satin ribbon. And you need to have 4 pieces of ribbon, 200 centimetres long. Okay, each one has to be 200 centimetres long. That's quite long. And that's big, and let me show you why. The reason why is because you're going to weave your ribbon, and weaving your ribbon will make the ribbon shorter, and it needs to go all the way around your bouquet. Okay, so basically you need to go all the way around your bouquet. So today that's what I'm going to show you how to do. I've started this one just so you can see what the colours will look like. Okay, and I've got some ribbon here that I've cut, and I've also sealed it as well. So let me show you how to do this first. So what you do is you take both of your pieces of ribbon and you tie the end of your ribbons together, just like this. Let me show you. I don't know if I'm too close to the camera. I hope I'm not. So yeah. So thank you. I'd like to say thank you like I always do. Thank you so much for all those people who have viewed this channel and had a little look at what we're doing, and I hope it's helpful to you as well. Okay, so we've got this ribbon, and I've tied it together so that the shiny piece is facing upwards, so it's facing like that. So you've got your shiny piece like that. And then what we've got to do is you just take a loop, one of your pieces of ribbon, and do a loop like that. Okay, and then you just wrap the other one around your loop like this. Okay, wrap it around your loop and make another loop with the other ribbon and put it through. So I don't know if I'm explaining that right clearly enough, but we'll do this we'll do this weave a few times, because it's just, you were just repeating the same thing like you do with anything you weave. You repeat the process. Okay, so yeah, I'm just here really just to show you that you can create your own wedding bouquet if you want to. Okay, and it can be quite easy. Okay, so yeah, so we take the other one, your other loop, you just loop the other ribbon and you just put that through the loop you've just made. So you're just kind of going along and you're just looping your ribbon and feeding it through. So you're just feeding it through. So what I might do later on is I might come back, and what I would do, there we go, let's do that again. I hope this is clear. But what I would do is I would do a dedicated video to the ribbon weave and a dedicated video to the flower making, because I think I need to really face the camera in a different place for you to see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to just feed that through there like that, because it's very hard for you to see what I can see, if you know what I mean. So, but I'm going to do this anyway, so you've got a little bit of an idea. And you might decide not to do a ribbon weave. You might decide to do something else around the edge. You could do it a different way. Or you might want to plait it. You might be able to plait it instead. There's an idea. Why don't you, yeah, give it a go with the plait. I'll do that at some point as well and see how it works. It's funny how these ideas just pop into your head, isn't it? Okay, so we're just weaving this. See, we're just kind of taking one loop and passing it through the other loop. Okay, that's what we're doing, and it makes this lovely. It makes this lovely pattern. And then what we do, and I'm just going to explain to you what we're going to do after this, just so that you know, because I know it takes me a little bit of time to come back and do another video, is we're going to stick this around the edge, and we're going to stick it around our flowers, around the edge of our bouquet. Okay, so can you see how that pattern's coming along? And you need the ribbon to be quite long, although it does depend on the size of your heart, the size you've made your heart. You might have a smaller bouquet than this. So okay, so we're just doing, so I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up as well, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to stick some more flowers on the bouquet. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And right, okay, so if you don't know what I do, and you probably can tell by my channel is called DIY Dream Wedding, that I create bouquets, and I also create decorations and gifts for other occasions, and I connect with you online and in person to create the product of your dreams. So all my things are bespoke, and that's why I'm here, to help you to create something totally different for your wedding day, for your birthday, for somebody else's gift maybe. Can you see how that works? So we just make a loop, pass it, make another loop, pass it through like this, and then pull that one down tight like that. And I will come back and film that a bit clearer for you. Okay, so I'm just going to do it a bit more slower. Okay, a bit more slower so you can see. Okay. I will, like I said, what you can do is you just pull it. Just pull. If it doesn't quite go the way, come as tight as you want, you can pull the bottom piece, and you can pull your top piece as well. And I find if you hold some of it down, it actually does stay where it is. You sort of get a technique with it, like you do with most crafts. Okay, so I've done a little bit there, and I will, like I said, I'll come back and show you a bit more of that. I'm not going to do all of this because it will take me too long, but you go right to the end, and what you do is at the end you tie the end just like you did this end, and you feed the loop through. But I'll show you how to finish it off as well on one of the other videos. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. I actually might come back to it in a minute on this video. I might do. We'll see how much time we've got, because all I've got to do now is stick some of these lovely flowers on here. We made these from scratch, like I said in the other video. So you've got your heart shape, okay, and that's the back of it. And now I'm going to do is show you how to stick them along the edge. So what you do is you need to stick them right near the edge, because what you're going to do is you're going to put your ribbon weave right up close to this edge to make the edge of your bouquet. Okay, so you need these to be quite flush with the edge. So let me just show you how we do that. So it's just holding the thing so you can see it. So we've got our glue gun. So we do that with a hot glue gun. Okay, and I'm going to put some, if I just move that over you can see kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to put some glue onto my rose, quite a lot of glue, because I want that to stay on and I don't want that to fall off like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this right near the edge of my bouquet. So I'm looking on the camera to guide me with this, but right near the edge, and I'm going to just push that down like that. Okay, and you want to do all your flowers just like this. Okay, just like this. Right near the edge of your bouquet. Make sure they stay there, because you obviously don't want them falling off when you're walking down the aisle. Yeah, so you don't want that to happen. God, that would be horrible, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, I thought that about my bouquet, but I made sure that, I was just going to stick it, whatever I did, I was going to make sure they stay where they are. So there we go. So I'm just doing these randomly. You might want to do them a different way. So I've got this one. So I'm just sticking them how I want, just any way really, but you can share out the colours and do different ones. The world's your oyster when you can make your own things, as I say. That's my little line now. Okay, so we just put another one here. So make sure that comes, actually I've got that a bit messy there, don't worry. Oh, just touch that glue, that was a bit hot. Okay, make sure that you stick it inside. Okay, like I said, so it's flush with the edge. And don't worry if you get a bit of glue on the edge, that's fine, because your ribbon will hide it. When you put your ribbon on, it will hide it. Okay, so you're just going all the way around the edge, just like that. And then what I like to do is I like to fill in the middle with some more flowers. And you might decide to do a different kind of flower in the middle, and actually that's probably quite a nice idea. And I think I did that for my wedding bouquet. If you do different flowers in the middle, it makes the heart stand out more. So maybe you could do it that way instead. Well, you know, just be creative and have a bit of fun, especially if your wedding's not going to be for a while, and I don't think it will be. Or it might be, but you know how these things get called off a bit at this time. So you have a little bit of time to work on your bouquet, and then you can just put it away and bring it out when you're ready. So that's a good thing about doing these homemade things. So yeah, so I'm going to put one more on because I've got one more. So I'm going to put one more just to show you. So it's basically, the secret of this is just put as much glue on the bottom of your rose as you can, and to stick it near the edge of your handle, okay, so that you can bring your ribbon around it nicely and make it a nice finish. Okay, so that's that one. Make sure that's stuck like that. Okay, and you can see this is coming along, gradual coming along, but we've got time to do this, girls. We have. So and we've got time to experiment as well. So that's the good thing about this. Right, so that kind of goes out a bit, and this side, so you just kind of take note of the shape of your that's because we haven't put another one on here. Take note of the shape of your heart as you're going around. You might want to put it in a bit more or put it out a bit more, depending on how your heart shape's working. And then what we'll do in the next video is we will stick your weave around the edge of your flowers. So you'll just be, so this is why, okay, so I would put it this way. You can put it whatever way you want, but I think this is prettier. So this is, see what I mean? So you just stick it along like that afterwards. Okay, this is why sometimes might be better to do one long piece of ribbon to go around your whole bouquet rather than doing two of each. But I find it's easier to measure it this way, but you might find it's easier to do a whole long piece of ribbon. Okay, and also this is why I said in the other video that your roses need to be quite deep here. If they're not deep here, you might have problems getting your ribbon on. But this is how I made this as a designer of this, but you may have other ideas. This might give you other ideas, which would be lovely actually if you come on and you actually do find a different way of doing this, or you do actually create your bouquet using this video. I'd love to see what kind of things you come up with. That would be lovely. Come and share them with me. That would be brilliant. Yeah, that would be really brilliant. Okay, so these are made of foam, like I said, and you've got your satin ribbon on your handle. So I'm going to do a bit more weaving, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off, and I'm going to, in the next video, I'll show you how to do the handle, and I will have, so I'm going to do this as I'm going along, just so that you might be able to see a bit more of what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to decorate the handle, and I will have all of most of the roses put onto the bouquet when I come back. And I just want to say to you that if you are stuck on anything, you can contact me on Facebook. I have a page on Facebook called Kim's Flowers, and I also have other groups and things. I have a DIY wedding group where I actually show people how to make these bouquets and bits and pieces for my shop as well. So most of the things that I create, I do actually put into my shop as a display piece. So if you have a look at my shop, I'll put the links in the description, and you'll be able to see what I've been creating and what's for sale. We've got a couple of new products in there at the moment, so have a look. No obligation obviously to buy, just have a look and see what's there. And also, if you want to make these flowers and you're not sure where to get the bits and pieces, I also have a DIY kit which has all of the bits and pieces in it that you will need to create at least a couple of these flowers, because they're quite big. The templates are quite big for these flowers, but yeah, and it's got templates, not these templates but different ones, so you can see whether you would like to create your own wedding flowers. Okay, so we're actually getting to the end of this. I'm going to keep going with this a bit because I can show you how to finish it off on here maybe. So I just don't want you to get bored because it's the same thing, but I feel like I need to. So what I could do is I could show you, I can untie this anyway, so I'll show you how to finish this off when you get to the end. When you get to the end, what you need to do is you just feed one piece of ribbon through like that, and you would just pull that like this, just pull it tight like that, and then just put a knot on the end. Okay, then you just put a knot here like you did the other end. Okay, but what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to take that out because I'm going to carry on with that, is I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a video dedicated to ribbon weave, and I might do that in a second when I've come off this video. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to you, what we've actually done here, and I really hope that you end up creating your bouquet, and if you don't, then maybe you'd like to come along and purchase something from the shop, because we have these for sale, and there's lots of, well, I have these for sale, and there's lots of different ones I'm doing in the collection. So and don't worry, I'll work with you if there's something that you would like to purchase, because it's bespoke items. That's the reason I'm here, so you can see who's creating your bouquets. Okay then, thank you so much for watching. I know this was very short, but I will be back with details of the flower making and details of the ribbon weave as well. Okay then, bye bye for now. Take care everybody.